Yes, from this we go to a report where the Sport Ministry organized the Paralympic Committee of Nigeria over in Asaba, Delta State, where Udebode Sunday became the president of Nigeria Paralympic Committee. We also have the treasurer talking about the man they call Eti, who has become the treasurer of the Nigerian Paralympic Committee. In this report, we also saw the sport minister appreciating everybody and telling them that, yes, as a new administration, you ensure that the Paralympic Committee do so well and we get ourselves much more involved in sport. Enjoy this.
The process started with the election of the delegates at the zonal level. Thereafter, 19 delegates emerged to elect the national executives, president, first vice president, second vice president, secretary general, assistant secretary general, and treasurer. At the end of the exercise, Odebode Raphael Sunday emerged as president with 12 votes. Shodikpe Ayinde, first vice president with 17 votes. Ugumba Flora, second vice president with 15 votes. Issa Suleiman, secretary general with 11 votes. Agbado Douglas, assistant secretary general with 17 votes. And Rafiu Olawale, treasurer with 12 votes.
The newly elected president of Nigerian Paralympic Committee.
How do you feel first, matching the winner?
Yeah, I feel very happy for a match as a winner. As you all know, both the loser and all stakeholders, we are working together as a team. We are going to bring a change. As regard to the Paralympic, is by the corner, and the All Africa game for the Para. We are looking to all stakeholders and the new sponsors from the state government and private sector.
Then lastly, what's your advice to our members in supporting?
The members know that this is not my first. I've been sponsoring I'm the project consultant to the Value Jet Para Table Tennis Open, which is also an ITF tournament coming up October. We are all bringing private sector to the Paralympic Committee.
I don't see any challenge in the front at the moment because the familiarity and the challenges I faces in Lagos State, being the chairman for athletics, and the one presently I'm facing as the president para Athletics Association of Nigeria. I don't think there's going to be any problem because the experience we've gathered together and the administrative ways, I think we are going to introduce a new methodology for our new timetable. What is already on ground that we saw as a challenges before the other board, so we are stand to correct, and we promise the Nigeria that they should be expecting the best from us.
Swearing in the newly elected members climaxed the event. The Minister of Youth and Sports Development, Sunday Dare, advised the executive members to move the Paralympic Committee forward to enhance the performance of the athletes at the Games.
That we're here today means a new beginning. You must plug into the efforts that have been made in the past. You must continue the trajectory of victories and podium performances. You must continue to make Nigeria proud as a country. Today I was excited to make 3 tweets. 2 of our youngest athletes, Dodi and Nathaniel, they're actually 4. But Dodi and Nathaniel put on sterling performances in the last 2 days. Unbelievable sterling performances. And for me, it's a sign of the journey to France 2024. Just when I landed in Asaba, I also got information that Adidas, the girl wrestler, has just won 2 gold medals in the qualifying series. So like I said, I have no doubt that you people will deliver. You have always delivered for us, the country, and sure you will deliver. That assurance can only be assured by this leadership. The leadership determines to a large extent output you get from the athletes.
He also advised journalists to be factual in their reportage on sporting activities. The newly elected members pledged to work in unity during their 4-year tenure.
Interesting moment a few days ago in Asaba, and we hope that the new administrations will do that to ensure. Before, I still have Iwuanyanwu with us. You saw that report, and let's talk a bit on that report. That new administration coming in for Paralympics. These Paralympics have done so well for us. They have more medals in Paralympics than even the normal Olympics. Let me use the word normal Olympics than the Olympics. What do you think, if you are going to advise as a sport administrator, what advice will you give this board to ensure that there's an inclusiveness?
Yeah, our Paralympics actually have done so much for us, winning a lot of laurels for us. And as well, you know, we have had the opportunity to have them represent us several times. So we need a lot of support. The Paralympics need a lot of support, and we really need to keep supporting them because these are people that make the country proud, and we all know that for sure, if we keep supporting them, we will surely have more laurels. So I'm not surprised to see the Minister of Sports being present in this inauguration. And you can also hear what he said. They have support. I mean, they have, you know, given the pledge that they will keep supporting them. And as well, we wish to have the new board do a lot, you know, in carrying along everyone in this Paralympic committee and make sure that every necessary thing that are needed to be done need to be done. Because we have had a couple of times when they go for this outing where they have difficulties and challenges. Most times it's all about meals, sometimes it's all about tickets and all that. So I think with this new board that have been inaugurated, we wish we will not be countering such challenges that are supposed to have a very little solution. So I think some of those challenges actually put us in a very bad light. So we need to support them. These are people that have been making the country proud. And I can tell you, everyone will be happy to keep flying the green, white, green flag, in as much as the support is coming from the Ministry of Sports, not just Ministry of Sports, but also from the federal government, and as well, people are, the Nigerians should keep supporting this sport.
Okay, interesting. And still on that, before we look at, still on that, finally on that, what's the biggest challenge you think these Paralympians and also those who are not yet been to the Olympics but are participating in sport? You've seen them, you've spoken with them before. What do you think the government should do to ensure that we still do more than what we've been doing in the past?
Yeah, the apparatus needed for these Paralympians, you know, they needed a lot of apparatus, equipment for training, and in terms of the management, you know, they also needed to have a very clear understanding of what the games is all about. And this is where the education comes in. Okay, we need to also train those, you know, train the trainers. You know, they need to train those who are also training these ones, you know, to make sure that they you know, every day things changes. There's always update, so that they will really understand everything about the games they are participating in, and being able to face the bigger challenges when they get out there in the Paralympic games.
Yes.